Hey guys, welcome back to the Arsenal career mode. Today we're finishing off the transfer window. We're in deadline day right now. And as you guys know, in the last episode, with 8 hours remaining of deadline day, I said, suggest me some central attacking midfielders that you would like me to take a look at because I'm looking to sign one. And there's not many choices out there, I'm not going to lie. A couple of suggestions were that I should stick within England. I've lost a lot of my English players over the years at Arsenal. So why not try and bring some in? Except from a Welsh. So I kind of looked in Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland and England. So within the British Isles. And these are the 3 players that I've come up with. Unfortunately, my preferred player, Mason Mount, we all know how good he's been for Derby so far this year. Under Frank Lampard, he's going to be so much better. He's moved to Lille in France. And I can't sign him. So I'm a little bit disappointed because he was, without doubt, one of the most popular comments in the last episode. So thank you for all of your input. Unfortunately, we cannot sign Mount. The other 2 players I have shortlisted are Palmer, Casey Palmer from Blackburn Rovers, and David Brooks, the Welshman who signed for Bournemouth this year in real life. Obviously, we're in the 2nd season at the moment, so we should be able to sign him. We don't know his rating. We don't know how much he would cost. And I don't think Casey Palmer is going to be that great, only because he plays for Blackburn Rovers, so you know he's not going to be 80 rated plus or anything stupid like that. But also, he's injury prone. That's one thing I try to avoid. I hate getting injuries, although he wouldn't be a massively important player at the club. Bit more of a squad player, which is what I'm looking for. But I think in this situation, I'm going to go with Brooks. I've actually been really impressed with this guy for Bournemouth in real life. He's been fantastic since joining. He looks to be a future star for sure. And he's got really high composure, which is something that I lack, I think, a little bit when it comes to my players on the bench and on the reserves. They're not all very composed. So I think that might make a little bit of a difference, especially with FA Cup games, which are coming up. And of course, just games that I need to rotate players in. So we're going to try and sign David Brooks here. We're going to go ahead and approach to buy. We'll see how much we will have to pay. It's going to be Howe that we're talking to here. Eddie Howe, future Arsenal manager. Mark my words, it will happen at some point. So I've got literally no idea how much to offer at this point, but I don't have time to scout. So I have to go in with a decent amount of money for him not to walk out. There's no players I want to swap. We have that space in my squad, and this is who we're going to be trying to sign to fill it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to guess, I mean, if they signed him for, 18 million in real life, something like that, he's probably worth 10 at least, maybe more because it's season 2. So I really am winging it at this point. I'm going to go in with 12.5, kind of in the middle of 10 and 15. Hopefully this doesn't get accepted straight away. Hopefully he comes back and says something like, I'll take 14. That's what I'm looking for here. Let's submit the offer here. Come on. Don't storm out. Please don't storm out. And, oh, okay, it got accepted right away. So clearly overpaying slightly, but 12.5 million, it isn't that bad, is it? We'll see how much his value is when we actually do sign him. We're going to do his wages here. Now, the trick is, if you don't know how much they're getting paid, or how many years left are on the contract, anything like that, you should negotiate because they often tell you. And he might even request a certain amount of money. So he wants to be a prospect player. I think that's more than fair enough. He wants 5 years. Again, that's more than fair enough. Is he going to tell me how much he is expecting? He has. Okay, so 45,000 per week and 390k as a signing bonus. So what we're going to do is, just because you might as well try, I'm going to bring this down to 40 and this down to 350. I don't think he'll accept it, but we'll try. He'll take 45, 390. It's just the way it is. Done. Done deal. That is our transfer window done. Honestly, I don't think we need to sign any more players in this career mode. Of course, if something comes up, there's a player on sale that is worth going for, then of course. But you look at my team and the amount of signings I have made already. I've really changed the entire squad and we're looking very strong. So he is 73 rated. Not too bad at all. He's nice and quick. He's got really nice agility. He is injured, by the way. He's going to be out for 4 more weeks. I saw that before I even approached him. But I'm really excited to see what he's like. He's definitely going to go into the second team And let's move around the bench here because you know I'm obsessed with it. So we need to do that. So that's the final squad. So we've got Nketiah as our backup striker. Smith Rowe, Nelson, Iwobi as wingers. Then we've got Brooks, Guendouzi, Maitland-Niles and Rakic as our midfielders. And then we've got a bunch of defenders and Chesney as the backup goalkeeper. And the bench is super strong. Socrates, Mendy, Xhaka, Ramsey, Lacazette, Williams and Ozil. Williams pretty much as a winger. I see him as a right or a left-sided winger. But of course, deadly up front as well. And then there's the first team. It's really strong. We've signed a lot of great players in the career mode so far. And now we can just go ahead and finish deadline day. I think 12.5 million maybe was a little bit too much. A little bit disappointed that I didn't go in with 10 now. But you never know. 10 may have not been enough anyway. They might have wanted 11.5. So I probably haven't spent too much more than I needed to. But as you guys know, you get so much money in FIFA 19 now. I actually think they've overdone it. I think it's too easy to make money now in career mode. They do need to find that balance, or at least give us a slider like they used to have, you know, the financial strictness. I think it'd be really good if we could have something like that again in FIFA 20, because there's been moments in this career mode where I'm almost embarrassed that I've got so much money and that I won't spend it all, because I don't want to ruin the series by buying Isco, Bale, Messi and just ruining the team. So there we go. That is deadline day complete. A total of £423 million were spent. And of course, the usual, a player comes up to you after the window has closed saying he would like to be sold. Yeah, whatever. Ramsey is staying with us for now. But anyway, next game is Leicester City. Quick word on the tragedy, by the way, that's happened at Leicester. It's a really sad moment in football. And, you know, when I read about it, it's heartbreaking. It really is. And if you don't know what happened, the Leicester City owner often takes off in a helicopter off the pitch at the end of a game and then flies back to his home in London. And unfortunately, there was some sort of issue with the helicopter and they've crashed. And 5 people died on board, which is it's horrendous. It really is. So I wanted to say this really quick. Tell your loved ones that you love them. Spend time with them. Enjoy your moments together, because it can be gone at any moment. Life changes in an instant. Did he think that was going to happen that day? Of course not. And also, another thing I want to say is not a lot of people are talking about it, but the pilot saved so many lives by diverting away from traffic on the road and crashing in an open area. So there wasn't as many casualties and fatalities as there could have been. So he's an absolute hero. The whole team that flew that aircraft, it's just amazing to be so quick thinking in such a horrible moment. So you know, rest in peace to all of them. It's really sad. They're currently in 6th place in the Premier League, and we do really want to be getting on top of Spurs. We're still level on points with them and Everton at this point. Liverpool just 1 point behind. So let's keep the pressure up. Let's get a win against Leicester, and hopefully we'll be top at the end of this episode. Hopefully Spurs will drop some points. Oh dear, it's happening. Aubameyang is now 86 rated. He has come down again. It's because he's hit 30 years old. That is the number that we all dread for the age of players in career mode. It just means they start to decline. It's really frustrating. But of course, now that we've brought in Williams, we've got Lacazette, we've got backup for when eventually Aubameyang goes down to 85, 84. And it will happen quickly. I reckon by the end of this season, he might be 85, which is it's no good. It's really frustrating that happens in career mode. He's still at the top of his game, and he will be until 31, 32. Mark my words. He's such a good striker. But anyway, let's get into this game. We're using Draxler in midfield with Aouar and Torreira. Gnabry on the left. We've got Dembele on the right. The usual back four. And of course, we have Leno in goal. I see Bellerin making a good run. This is what Bellerin does best. Aubameyang's in the box. Ooh, it's a little bit of a early cross. I overhit it, but Aubameyang still made a very good run there. And by the way, this Leicester side, no wonder they're doing well. They've made some brilliant signings. They've got Nathaniel Klein coming in. They've still got Vardy up front as well. I will take that. Thank you very much. They've also brought in Pereira from Manchester United. Go on, get across in. Oh, Gnabry was right there. And of course, players like Ndidi in midfield. It's a strong team. Oh my God, and I've just noticed they've got Ander Herrera as well. So they've signed 2 midfielders from Manchester United. I've noticed, though, they have sold... Oh God. This isn't good. This isn't good. No way. Wow, they've scored. Let me finish what I was saying. They've sold Maddison, who for me is one of the best young English players in the Premier League right now. But they're clearly doing fine without him. And Vardy, he must be, what, 33 years old at this point? How's he still scoring goals in the Premier League? He should be in a wheelchair by now. He's that old. Good goal. Well played. 1-0 down. Not the best start. Here they come again. Okazaki over the top for Andreas Pereira. Is he going to go for the cross? He's going to try. Oh my God, he's done me. He's done me good. Get a tackle in someone. Kimpembe can't keep the ball though. What is going on? Just let me clear it. Oh, go on Dembele. Oh, lovely. He should get there. He's got the pace. Come on Dembele. Keep going. Hit it. Saved by Schmeichel. Rebound for Aubameyang. Oh, he's put it over the bar. This first half is not going to plan right now. I should be back in this. Good cross. Oh, Leno has to punch it. Go on Aubameyang. Yes, nicely done. Let's give this to Gnabry over the top. Okay, he should get there. Yeah, he's going to get there. All right, Klein's messed it up. Aubameyang's going to be back post. We're going to try and get it to him. Good ball. Aubameyang, he got there. How did he get a touch on that? I'm pretty sure he was up against Johnny Evans there. And Johnny Evans had to clear that. He had to. He was first to it. I did not think Aubameyang was going to get on the end of it. And there's proof. He's still at the very top of his game right now in my career mode. Here we go. Cross coming in. How does he get a touch on this? Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Johnny Evans, hang your head in shame. That was terrible defending. And we are back in this game. Let's break again here. Give that to Aubameyang. Through for Kolasinac. It's a very good overlap with the fake shot inside. Over here to Gnabry. Finesse shot. Deflected straight to the keeper. This is much better though. They've just taken off Jamie Vardy and brought on Balotelli, I think. So, oh God, that was not a good header. This game could be much harder to defend now, but let's see if we can get through. Lovely ball from Gnabry over to Dembele here. Aouar's making a run. Gonna try and find a pass into him. Dembele's carried on his run. Look at this, we're in. Finish it, far corner. Yes, Dembele. Who cares if Balotelli's coming on? We're going to score more than them. I'm going to try and not concede from here, but what a goal to make it 2-1. Just 7 minutes left. So far, I don't think Balotelli's even touched the ball. So we've done very well so far to nullify him, but here he is now. He's going to get a touch there. No, he's not. Aouar's done very well, and actually he's committed a foul. 5 minutes to go. They're bringing on Slimani as well now. Wow, Leicester are really going for it, but I'm not going to let them have the ball. Oh, God. Never mind. Never mind. And there it is. Oh, God. As the announcers announcing Gnabry as man of the match, Balotelli scores a header. I said I wasn't going to give them the ball. And as soon as they do get it, they cross it in. This cross from Klein. How many times have I conceded a header from that kind of position? And how Leno isn't getting a save on that, I don't really know. Frustrating. That's going to be the last chance of this game as well. I don't think I'm going to have any time to make a run here. Let's try anyway. Go on, Aubameyang. Oh, that was close. Very close. There we go, guys. We've dropped points against Leicester. But in fairness, they've got a very solid team. So it doesn't surprise me that they are in the top 6. But that is 2 points dropped. Very disappointed with that because we managed to get back in this game. Martial grabs January Player of the Month award. Blimey, well done to Martial and Manchester United. But now we've got the FA Cup game, the replay against Leeds away from home. We got a 1-1 draw, as you can see there on the right side. Can we do better than that with the second team? Yes, we can. 2-0 win, Lacazette in the 28th minute, and then Smith Rowe in the 73rd minute. Good substitution there, which I didn't do. I would love to be able to make substitutions in simulated games. Oh, and I've just seen the table. Wow. So, what, Spurs lost, Everton got a draw, Liverpool got a draw as well. How has that happened? We got very lucky there. Very, very lucky indeed. And now we've got Burnley. Is it an away game? I think it probably is. We've had a few home games recently. So Burnley will be my next target. Oh, it's a home game. Whereabouts are they in the table? Burnley are literally mid-table right now, so it's not going to be an easy game by any means, but we should be getting 3 points here. We've got a couple of changes for this match. Nketiah is going to be on the bench as well. Rakic should come in at some point maybe, but we're going to go with Nelson on the left side because he's right-footed. You know I love to cut in with Aubameyang and Dembele, both in really good form at the moment. Torreira, Arouar and Draxler, same as the last game. Kolasinac, Kimpembe, Mukiele, Bellerin and Leno. So no real proper changes to the first team other than Nelson. But I will be bringing on Nketiah at some point. I'd love to give him a run out. Maybe I should bring on Smith Rowe as well at some point. Seeing as he did get a goal in the last game. Do you know what? I'm going to do that. Let's give Gnabry a rest. We'll give Smith Rowe a run in with Nketiah in the second half. Can we score more goals with Aubameyang today? I think he's pretty much scored in every game I've used him in for the last, I don't know, 3 episodes it feels like. He's just so good at the moment for me. I cannot drop him. And the fact that we've got Lacazette, Williams, and they're not even getting into the team, it's quite scary, really. But we'll see how we get on against Burnley. They've got a very good defence. And actually, they could be in on the right side. Oh, he didn't see the pass. Here's Barnes. Gone for the shot. Wow. I mean, good luck with that. We just run with Aubameyang. He should have the pace to get through here. Look at him go. What can you even do against that? Nelson's on the inside as well, but we're going to go back. Oh my God. I tried to go back for Draxler. And it went to Nelson. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Here we go. Make amends for it, Dembele. The finesse shot of hell. That's the only way I can describe that. I was about to say the finesse shot of dreams, but no. Burnley playing some nice football at the moment. Barnes with the shot. Mukiele gets in there, but we haven't managed to keep the ball here. Cannot switch to Draxler to save my life. It's not a good pass, though. Right, come on. 5 minutes until the break. Let's see if we can get an opening goal here. We'll pass that inside for Draxler. Can I have some runners, please? Thank you very much. Over to Bellerin. I think Dembele could be a good option here. Inside again. And what now? Over the top. Come on, Kolasinac. He's in. Into the box for Nelson. No way. Who was that defender? Who did that? That is... I mean, that's a goal for Burnley. I mean... That defending is absolutely priceless. What a block. We'll get the corner in. Aubameyang's there. It's going to come straight back out here to Draxler. Whipping the cross now for Dembele. No chance. 2 minutes added on. I think that's going to be it, unfortunately. How unlucky was I not to score there? Oh. He's onside. Play on. No, he's offside. How unlucky was I not to score there with Nelson? It was definitely going in, and he's just put his shin in the way. Perfect timing. It was brilliant, really. And now we're going to blow the whistle, ref, yeah? Thank you very much. Okay, no goals. Let's get into the second half. PK has moved to Chelsea. I did not see that signing coming. Interesting. Right, let's get on the attack here. Forget about the transfer window. Through for Dembele. Oh, that's beautiful from Aubameyang. Drax is in space. Surely now. Draxler! It's been a while. It's been a while since I scored with Draxler. He's been doing a lot more defensive work since changing back to the 4-3-3 that I've been using, which is fine. It just means he's not as forward all the time. But when he does go forward, this is what can happen. It was a nice bit of play between Aubameyang and Dembele, and the finish, I mean, good luck saving that one, Pope. No chance. And that, finally, is 1-0 to the Arsenal. Cross coming in. We've defended well there. Kolasinac picks it up. Right, here we go. Nelson over to Aubameyang. Try and put Nelson back in here. There we go. And look at Dembele. He's right on the right side. I don't think I'm going to use him though. I'm just going to keep going with Nelson here. Can he finish it? Yes, he can. Reece Nelson, 77 rated. We've turned him into a very, very good winger with training, putting him out on loan to, funnily enough, I think it was Burnley last season. He's done the damage against them there. Brilliant goal. Just runs. Just keep running. They're not going to catch you. Let's have a look at this finish. Gets a slight touch from the keeper. That's unlucky. Burnley have a corner here. Cork with a terrible delivery. Almost worked out for them. But, oh God, Welbeck's picked it up here somehow. Shot came in, but it's fallen here to Nketiah, who's just come on with Smith Rowe. Like I said, I would do that. Back to Nketiah here. Oh, it's a poor first touch, really. Slide in. Oh, no. I want the clean sheet. I don't want to concede in the last few moments here. Get it out. There we go. That should be the end of the game here. I wish I brought on Nketiah and Smith Rowe on a little bit earlier, but it is all right. It doesn't matter. 2-0 is the final result. We've beaten Burnley. Was nervous going into this game because that's the kind of game that I lose. But there you go. 3 points and we should be still top of the table. Well, we should be top of the table. I hope so anyway. Liverpool lost to Southampton. Manchester United won 3-0. Very interesting. Next round of the FA Cup is up against Fulham, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Premier League here, just see what's going on. So we are top by 3 points, and we've got a game in hand, but Everton also have a couple of games in hand. Ultimately though, although the season doesn't feel like it's been going very well, it is going well. We are top of the table with 14 games remaining. We're still in the FA Cup. We're still in the Champions League. It's not too bad. We'll go ahead and do training here. We're going to keep Nelson and Mukiele in there. Nelson now 78 rated, so I think I'll take him out for a little bit. Look at his sprint speed and his agility. Damn. He's really good, by the way. He feels super smooth on the ball. So our next game in the next episode will be after the Fulham one, and that's the Champions League game. Let's take a look. So we've got Atletico Madrid already. That's come along very quickly. Is it a home tie? It is. So we'll be playing at home first. Then we have Manchester United, Watford, and then Chelsea, Stoke, then Atletico. Then we've got Man City, Wolves. We've got a lot of tough games coming up. So what we're going to do here is use the second team. And again, we're going to simulate the FA Cup here against Fulham. Just before we do, actually, I want to check the team. Do I want to bring in Rakic on the bench, maybe? I like my second team to have a bunch of players from the reserves as well. So I think what I'll do is take out Torreira. He's more of the DM than Aouar is. I think that's pretty good. Brooks will find his way into that team as well soon. He's just still injured, so I might as well leave that for now. So let's go ahead and sim this game. Let's hope for a win. I would like to get through further in the FA Cup, but of course, ultimately it doesn't mean too much for me. And let's see what happens here. We get a 2-2 draw, so it's going to be another replay, but that game will be at home. Maitland-Niles and Aouar getting the goals there. That's a little bit annoying that we're going into another replay. We can do some more training now. Let's go ahead and take out Nelson, even though he could potentially get a few stats upgraded there. It's not the end of the world. We're going to go ahead and put in... I was thinking of doing Smith Rowe, but then again, we've got a few new signings that maybe need it, like Rakic. We could put Brooks in. Centre-backs, we could go with Holding. Mendy could be put in there as well. Look how close Chesney is to 86 as well. It's quite tempting. But I think I'm going to go with... Rakic. I would like to see him hit 80 by the end of this season. So we'll do his defending because, well, that's what he does best. We'll go ahead and do all the tackling. And then we will do his shooting as well, because I love doing some long shots with a strong DM. So we'll go with maybe the speed shooting. So we'll improve his sprint speed as well. We'll go ahead and do that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. We want to simulate all of them, not just one. And he got 2 Ds. Mukiele got 2 Ds and a B. That was pretty shocking. So that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. We'll start off the next one with the round of 16 tie against Atletico Madrid. Really excited to get that going. It's going to be really, really tough. I wish I got a slightly easier draw. In fact, let's see who we could have got. Chelsea, Roma, Everton, Schalke, Real Madrid, Dortmund. And is that it? That seems like there's a lot less. Yeah, there we go. We've got some others here as well. Napoli, Liverpool, Valencia, Inter, Bayern, Juventus, Barcelona and PSV. So I would have much rather have PSV, Valencia or Schalke or Everton. But Atletico Madrid is right up there with one of the toughest. So yeah, a little bit unlucky there. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and I hope you're looking forward to the next one. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on. Make sure you leave a like as well. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one very soon.